and welcome to your Week in Review, a segment where we take a look back at the top stories from this week based on viewership and interaction. I'm John Schultz, and at number 5, there has been much talk and debate over the zombie deer disease stories. The Center for Disease Control, or CDC, has issued a warning for the chronic wasting disease, and better known as the zombie disease. It is an illness that infects the brain, and it is passed through contact with contaminated bodily fluids and tissue. There are 24 states so far that have reported CWD cases in animals. There is no known case in a person. However, the CDC has warned the public to test venison or elk meat for CWD before eating it from areas with documented infections. And at number 4, Chautauqua County legislator Dave Wilfong officially received the GOP endorsement for the 2019 mayoral race during a city GOP meeting Tuesday evening at the Elks Club. City Councilman Andrew Liuzzo, who announced he was also running for the Republican Party earlier this month, says elections are decided by the people. When asked whether or not the endorsing of Wilfong shocked him, Liuzzo said he was not surprised. The two will be running against each other in the June Republican primary. On Thursday night, the city Democrats endorsed Eddie Sundquist as their candidate. And at number 3, a Steenburg man is facing charges following a fatal motor vehicle crash. The Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office says that 41-year-old James Newell is charged with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, reckless driving, unsafe passing, failure to keep right, and speed not reasonable and prudent following a crash in Gary last Friday. Investigators said the passenger in the vehicle, 43-year-old Paul Newell, was pronounced deceased at the scene after he was ejected from the truck. And coming in at number 2, a New York State trooper from Chautauqua County was hurt while he was responding to a fight on a downstate highway last week. Trooper Dalton Walsh from Stockton suffered injuries to his lip and jaw while trying to break up a fight between a father and son duo. The two men are now facing felony counts of assault of a police officer, including other charges as well. And topping the charts at number 1, the U.S. Court of Appeals heard oral arguments this week against New York State's pistol permit laws. Buffalo attorney James Ostrowski led the challenge. He argued that the law is unconstitutional because it violates the 2nd and 14th Amendments. In an exclusive interview with our own Rory Polero, Ostrowski said the court could rule in a week or they could rule in 6 months' time. Ostrowski said he thinks the case could go all the way to the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. And that's it for our Week in Review. Join me next week for another look at the top trending stories of the week. When you're on the go, stay in the know and download our app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. I'm Jonathan Schultz, WNY News Now.